Okay, today we will configure these areas. Okay. Yesterday we actually had a look at various areas. We've already done that. So next step, of course, is condition tables. Now, condition tables are also required for taxation. Okay. So SPRO. Sales distribution, basic functions, pricing, pricing control, condition tables, create condition tables. Table number. Now, basically in SAP, it's basically the integration of tables in SAP that is available in various modules. For example, domestic taxes, export taxes, import terms, and sales document material, sales document item material. Okay. So let's say we take up customer material, or maybe no. We'll just take a simple material just for the sake of simplicity. Material, copy from condition table. Table ID is not allowed. Okay, let's say Z04 004 not allowed. Okay, 400. Okay. For empty, table ID is still not allowed. Okay, let's see what it says. It says system only allows condition table to valid in valid namespace. And valid namespace is 01 to 500. And for pricing, there exists a separate namespace from AA to BB. And condition tables that we want to define is 501 to 99. So if you want to activate additional namespace, 9A, 9V for condition table in pricing. So 501 to 99. Okay. So let's see what table ranges do we have. Nine five one, so 950 is there, so 959. Let's make a 959. 959. Okay. Over here, we have sales org, distribution channel, and material. We've already made sales org and distribution channels, and material we have not yet made, but sales organization and field catalog. What else? This is the combination that we'll be going for taxation, use of taxation. Okay. For example, country. We can also include country. For example, if you're selling to a different country which has a different tax jurisdiction. Okay, on selling you have to pay some tax. Then of course you can use this. Okay, so you can actually include jurisdictions as well, and this is where V/03 actually comes in place. Okay. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Of course, it will have validity period and release status. We don't need a release status. Okay. Generate. Cancel. Let's take a country. Generate. Do you want to generate the condition table? Yes. The local object is this. This is the local package that we'll make. This is not transportable. Okay. So this is basically what will be asked in the interviews, how you will define pricing for different countries. So you will say it is a combination of sales or distribution channel, material, and country. Based on that, we'll have tax codes. Okay. I hope this is clear. Next is access sequence, then condition types. These are basically all procedures for taxation, tax determination rules, delivering plans for tax determination, tax relevancy for master records. Come on. Very slow. Oh, table has been made. Now you can use this table for your pricing. We'll see that. We'll see that ahead. Okay. Next is, oh, come on. Okay. Access sequence. Set access sequence. Okay. Now over here, for pricing, you will actually have MW, MWSD. Okay, now this is tax on sales and purchases. Okay, accesses. Now in access, now this is basically this is the framework that actually helps you to define and configure taxation for your purchase orders and sales orders for your customers and vendors. Okay, so the framework allows you to actually design your tax framework based on the country, the taxes they have, and for the taxes for the exports. Okay. Fields. Now, these are the fields: country and destination country. From which country are you exporting, and what is the destination country? Now, this is the all you have to do is just understand the sequence that you're exporting to a country. Of course, it will require taxes to be paid domestically and for export taxes as well. Okay. MWST, and we have some other as well, but let's not go into much details. MWST, standard. We have sales org, distribution channel, and material class. What are the accesses? What is the framework? Framework is material group. Okay, the pricing, distribution channel, and material group. Now, they can ask you how will you assign taxes. You can say based on sales org and distribution channel, whatever distribution channel. Our distribution channel is donut cakes, donuts, and the other one was donut breads. Three distribution channels. So we will need three types of distribution tax frameworks. Okay. Every bread or every donut will be separately taxed, and that material group will have donut bread, donut cake, and donuts, right? Those will be the three material groups, and based on that, you will have your own taxation framework. Okay. I hope this is clear. I know this is a little tricky, but it's never difficult. Okay. Next is pricing control. Pricing control and condition types. Define condition types. Now, these condition types again are useful for taxation. Okay. Okay. The set condition types for pricing. Condition type NWST. Output tax, input tax. MWBS is input tax. Whenever you're purchasing, you pay sales tax. When you are selling something, output tax will be planned out for domestic taxes and for export taxes. Okay, so this is where the access sequence, the framework, as I told you in the last step, previous step, tax on sales and purchases. Okay, what is the condition or the underlying contingency? The contingency that it will be framework of taxes, which will be calculated on the basis of percentages, and a tax amount will be added to the sales amount. Okay. The rest, everything is basically by default item condition is basically you must have an item to sell on which the taxes will be levied. Okay, that is it. And we can move to the next step, define upper lower limits for conditions. On upper lower limit, basically on what price is taxable is taxes. These are tax slabs. Minimum amount, maximum amount on which taxes can be levied. Okay, we can have our own because we have a maximum ceiling, not the lowest. Okay, we have ceilings. On that ceiling, of course, the tax percentages are levied. Check settings for condition types. Condition type MWSP. So you can choose your own tax frameworks and configure that as well. Okay. Okay. Default, define and assign pricing procedures. Set pricing procedures. Now, this is very important. This is also asked in interviews. Pricing, pricing control, taxes, and pricing procedures. Okay. Now, what is the procedure that you will be using? It will be services, it will be materials. Okay. Then we can have rebates also, but again, royalties based on which you can define your pricing. For example, we are dealing with material. A material will have basically this framework. How will you actually levy taxes and how will you plan your pricing? Now, this is also used for costing purposes. Actual cost, actual costing, price, manual price. You can actually enter this whenever you are making your sales order, and then you'll have a gross amount based on the customer group, which is coming from a combination we just studied in the first step today. Customer group and material, division and customer, material that we already saw, you can actually levy your pricing procedures. This is by standard given by SAP, but you can change it as always. Okay. Some fields will have permission for manual pricing. Okay. Some will be required like price. So manual price can also be entered and some will be required. Okay. And some will be, of course, required for GL integration as well. Okay. So as we see that percentage gross amount is being calculated from step 100, which is step 100 is gross amount based on gross amount. Okay. So these are procedures. Some surcharges and discounts 101 to 2009. Sorry, 209, 299. This will be a sum of all of this. Then net price and then output tax will be calculated. This is how your framework is designed. Okay. And you can, of course, make it required or manual. That is up to you. Okay. And some can be relevant for accounting as well, as this is statistical, like internal pricing, cash discount. This is statistical. You can also add your own entries as well for commissions that you will pay to your sales agents. Okay. And we have frameworks for, let's say this is commission procedures. Over here, we have commission adjustments, net amounts, and then output taxes And this is how you actually calculate the commissions or taxations or rebates based on that. And of course, you can give percentages as well. And these are condition types we've already studied in the previous study. Okay. Next is pricing procedure, tax determination rules. Come on. Customer pricing procedures. Okay. Standard, including sales tax. Let's use this one. Okay, this is all already assigned and defined. Okay, set document pricing procedures. Standard. Assign document pricing to order types. Now, sales order types, standard orders that we will be creating. Very simple. Okay. Standard order, two. We've already seen that in the next in the previous step. Standard order, two. What is two? Let me just show you again. Yes. Come on. Okay. Two is standard, or we can use this as a standard as well. But since this is all set by default, so we're not going to actually touch it. We're just going to understand how this is planned out. Okay. Okay. Assign document pricing procedure to billing types. The order type is one thing, sales order, and then you actually bill your customer. You create a sales order, and based on that, when delivery is being done, then of course the billing document is also generated. Okay. Cash sales, for example, it has standard assigned to it. Okay. And this is how you actually connect pricing procedures that we have just studied a while back, and you actually design your sales order and billing documents. We'll see how to create sales order and billing documents in the next lectures, but this is the configuration, setting up the billing document and sales order. internet is very slow here. Yes, let's stop over here.